How you doing, friends? Welcome back. You're watching Travel to Extreme. So this is future Rick talking to you for a video that I filmed yesterday because the audio for the beginning or the opening of the video was horrendous. I'm finding I'm editing now and it's you know, it's one of those deals where like the audio just doesn't sound like the rest of the video. And the problem is when you turn the camera on and off in between takes, the microphone here doesn't always catch up with the camera, and I start talking and the audio hasn't picked up yet, and it's using the audio from the camera instead of the microphone, or the lavalier mic. So here we are filming a new opening for yesterday's video. So we went to Disney Springs. Yesterday was my birthday. It was June 13th, 2026, and we're going to start out with the balloon in Disney Springs. And the reason why is because the balloon is more susceptible to weather. If it's windy, the balloon shuts down. If there's lightning within, I think Disney uses 10 miles or 11 miles or something like that, then they shut down the balloon. They'll shut down roller coasters and things for the same reason. Rain, stuff like that. It'll close the balloon. So it's operating. We're going to go ahead and ride that first. That's been a bucket list item of mine for quite a while. When we're done with the balloon, we're going to head over to the Amphicars, and we're going to check those out, see what they cost, and ride those. And when we're done with the Amphicars, probably going to mill around a little bit. We've got dinner reservations at 3 at the boathouse. And when we're done with the boathouse, we'll just have to kind of see where the day takes us and see what else we can get into. So I'm inviting you to join me, past Rick, and check out Disney Springs with us. So here we go. If you're interested in the balloon, it is $29.99 for ages 10 and up, and 3 to 9 is $24.99. So I figured we'd come over and give it a shot because it's a little breezy today. It's still operating, so before the wind gets too high and they shut the thing down, we'll go ahead and give it a shot, see if we get on. All right, ticket has been procured. We are on the way to the balloon and ascend to our 400 feet observation point. So interesting fact, when we go up, we won't probably get quite to 400 feet. Somewhere below that, somewhere between 370 and 400 is where we'll get to. And the reason for that is, like flying my drone, you're allowed to go up to 400 feet, and the computer generally stops it at like 392 or 395 or something like that. And that's probably where we'll get stopped at.
And we're off.
There we go. If you wonder what it feels like, it's about like you might imagine. Just kind of dangling from a giant balloon.
So we got a little bit of bump coming up here. And we're going to go up a little bit faster.
Start to see Spaceship Earth way over there. The terrifying Tower of Terror over that way. Pretty good view of Disney Springs from up here. You got I'm not sure what they call it anymore, the paddlefish, I think. You got the backside of, what's the dinosaur restaurant there? I forget the name. But anyway, you got the main Disney Springs hub. That's the visitor center, the welcome center that we stopped in to get the different photos of the sections of Disney Springs. You got the bus terminal. This is the orange garage over here. It's where we're parked at. The building with the yellow ring over top of it, that's a cast member building. Take a look at where we started. Just talking to the pilot here, he said we got up to about 300 feet. Said that it's a little breezy today, so that is a determining factor how close to 400 feet you go. And then the heat, the balloon, the pressure inside the balloon changes with the altitude and the outside temperature. so that any higher and the pressure inside the balloon would be too great, and that changes how high we can go. Over that way you can see Tower of Terror and Swan and Dolphin, the Swan and Dolphin Vacation Club, and of course you got Epcot, Guardians of the Galaxy. We've got, used to be Cirque du Soleil. I'm not sure what they've got going on in there now. Never did get a chance to do that before they closed it. And this building down here, that's, what's that, Rose something or other? That used to be the Disney Quest building. Oh, it's M&M store. I guess they've got it broken up. The far end of it there, close to what was Cirque du Soleil, that's the old Disney Quest building, I believe. Yeah, it's quite the view up here. So the balloon's got quite a tilt to it. Everybody's kind of standing on one side over there. Plus the wind's coming from my backside, and that's pulling us a little bit too. And down there is the boathouse. That's where the dinner reservations are. I'm gonna have dinner there tonight. The Amphicars also start out on that ramp right there. We'll probably head over and check that out once we get back down on the ground. See what that costs, and take one of those out today. Never got to do that either. It's been on my list. All right, so we're going to start our descent back to Disney Springs, back to terra firma, if you will. Got a helicopter up here flying around. Maybe we'll do that someday. I think they take off from International Drive or somewhere over there off of 192, I think. Might be neat to do that one day, but not today. This is where we were the other night with Greg and Ryan and Drew and Tampa J, Chris the Girl, and Veronica and all them. It's where we were eating our chicken guy, that table right there. Yeah, almost there.
So we got a little bit of bump coming up here. Just make sure we're holding on. Well, thank you guys very much. Hope everybody had a good time. Y'all are welcome to come either way. And watch out over here.
All right. Cool beans. And that is one of the Amphicars, the boat car. See, he slowed down because he's got the wake from one of the pontoon boats just went by. Trying not to splash his guests too much. It's the boathouse there, of course, and then we got a little bit of construction here to our left. I'm not real sure what used to be there. I think that was all open where you could look out on the water, I think. But I'd have to go back to old videos and look and see. And then right over here is this little turntable and the launching of the boat cars. So the boats launch there, and then they come out of the water there. And when they come up, of course, they have to be able to turn around. There's no room for them to turn around, so they turn on this diamond plate turntable, and they spin them around, face them back the other way. All right, so these folks are going for a ride, which I will be doing here shortly. Holds up to 4 people, and it was $125, I think. And they do offer annual pass holder discount, which was pretty cool. We'll watch them launch or watch them take off here. And if you're a Disney fanatic like myself, you'll notice the 3 beeps of the horn is the same as, oh, look at the boat propellers on the back. They go with the forward motion. The 3 beeps are what all the Disney boats use when they take off from the dock. Amphicar, I guess that's how you say it. The PH is like an F. There they go, sploosh! Off they go. That's going to be awesome. Can't wait. We're going to get a little bit of ice cream. I got a little bit of the white peach. I guess technically it's gelato, but close enough for ice cream. It's pretty good. Nice and refreshing on a hot day like today.
There we go. You guys are okay if I leave this door open, right?
Good. There's the paddlefish over there. They ought to bring the Lily Bell out here, park it, and turn it into a snack shack or something.
Drive past and then, you know,
what's that?
Drive right by, grab a couple drinks and I know the Riverside Resort, they actually have a fishing boat that will come out here and they'll actually fish on the lake. They'll do catch and release. So right here, it's probably going to be about 6 to 8 feet deep under us. The deepest point of the lake is in the center. It's going to be about 15 feet. No, we've never seen alligators out here, is what officially we say. Or at least I've never seen any. And I know everyone at Boathouse, we've never seen alligators. There's a Disney boat that will drive around and they will go looking for them. They have a sensor on board that will see if there's any in the water. But I know they haven't. I don't think at least we've been seeing any at the surface.
Pouring a cold to her now. Every time you come back from one of the parks or you walk into a hotel when you stay on property, they always tell you that, welcome home.
It's going to be a little bumpy when we're going up, okay? Excuse me guys, I'm gonna reach down here, okay?
I've seen this on display too. I don't really know what the story is behind it. It might be something online. I wonder if this wasn't in, no, I was going to say, I wonder if this wasn't in Seven Seas Lagoon at one point, but I very seriously doubt with controls like that they would have had that in Seven Seas Lagoon. I know they had kind of those round-shaped canopy boats out on Seven Seas Lagoon. They look similar to this, but not quite the same. I don't know. I wonder where this one came from, what the story is behind it. Just popped around back just to see what was under the waterline, and it occurred to me, it's probably the name, why the name on the front says Saucy. It looks like a flying saucer. Floating saucer, I guess it would be. Floating saucer. Just walking around in the gift shop at the boathouse. They got a couple of sippers, not sippers. Well, the corksicles is who makes them, these things. These, I think, are the color of the boats, the boat cars. I'm not a big sipper guy, but the ducks there, I kind of like them. It says I can't grab it, I got to ask for assistance, which I won't do. But they're not too bad either, but I definitely like the Captain Ducks or whatever they are. Got a bunch of different t-shirts. Over here, check this out. I don't have ducks or a roe. I have chickens, and they are everywhere. Yep, I'd say that's accurate. That's accurate. So over there's the Rainforest Cafe. We saw that from the Amphicar. Then you've got the paddlefish here, which I always thought was just a building made to look like a boat, not an actual boat. But the skipper on the Amphicars said that back when this was Disney Village, way back when, this would have been probably early 90s, even as far back as the mid to the early 80s. He said this when, I guess periodically you would board this and it would pull out into the water and then eventually make its way back and dock. He said back then he thought this building was on, or the boat was on rails, not really a boat per se. But I hadn't heard that before. It's the first I've heard. I'll have to look that up, see if what other information I can find about that, if that's accurate. I assume that it is, since he brought it up, but that's pretty cool. That is the line to get in the Lego store. And then you got Lego Sorcerer Mickey. I think we'll bypass the Lego store today. Here's Anna and Elsa and Olaf, Lego Olaf. Wonder if they use glue when they put these together. I guess they probably do. Some more Star Wars figures.
Sorry.
That's my best Wookiee impression. It's not very good. And then this guy, he's been here forever, as long as I can remember. I wonder what they do. It's got to fade from the Florida sun. Do they change out his bricks? They just clean him? I don't know. I got the Maine lobster with the crab meat, asparagus, red potatoes, and I forget the name of the sauce, but it's good. So, all right, well, dinner at the boathouse is in the books. It was a good one. So June 13th happens to be my birthday. So here we are. Done this a couple of times in years past, and always enjoyed eating at the boathouse. I've gotten that lobster crab meat mix. The sauce, I meant to look it back up to see what it was. I didn't. I'll look it up on the menu later when I edit the video. It's almost like a hollandaise sauce, but it's not quite. It's a little saltier than that. Hollandaise sauce is more like, I don't know, has a sweeter type mixture to it. But definitely recommend the boathouse. I've come here before and always enjoyed it. So I've never been in Gideon's. Whoa. I guess that's the line for Gideon's. Anyway, let's walk down and take a look. Are those tobacco leaves hanging up there? I think they're tobacco leaves. Interesting to find in a cookie and cake shop. No, on second thought, I think they're just herbs and stuff, not tobacco leaves. But tobacco leaves would have hung to dry to cure in a very similar fashion. Definitely some tasty looking morsels here. I just came in to look myself. I don't think I'm going to get anything, but all right, well, that's going to do it for us for today at Disney Springs. Got to finally get in the Amphicar, the balloon, which we've been wanting to do for quite a while. Had a nice dinner at the boathouse. We checked out Gideon's. I didn't get anything. Maybe sometime in the future. Right after dinner is not really a good time, I guess, to go into Gideon's. Looking at cookies and cakes and all that stuff was just full from dinner, you know what I mean? But I'd never been in there. And it turned out the wait was only like 10 or 15 minutes, probably closer to 15 minutes. So thank you for coming along on this birthday adventure, and we will see you all in the next video. Remember, life's an adventure. You gotta live it.